single minute of every single day. Can anyone raise their hand to take a guess? Let me give you a hint. Mr. Martin? Yeah, exactly. I'm not just talking about staying alive. I'm talking about the amazing things you can achieve when you master it. Imagine calming yourself in a difficult situation or just feeling happier throughout the day. These are just a few things you can do with the power of your breath. That's why today I choose an unusual yet fascinating question. What can we learn from the simple act of breathing? Let me show you how this ordinary habit can make a big difference in your life. First, I believe that breathing can teach us mindfulness. Let's try something together. Take a deep breath in and out. When we pay attention to each breath, we're forced to focus on the present moment. Many of us may get caught up thinking about the future or worrying about the past, but breathing brings us back to now. So, what is the benefit of mindfulness breathing? I remember once before, a big test, I felt so nervous that I couldn't focus. I felt my heart was racing. But then I remember about my mother's word. She once told me to do mindfulness breathing whenever I'm nervous. At first, I don't believe it, but I tried it anyway. And surprisingly, it worked. I felt more calmer and I think more clearly. Some might argue, isn't it a waste of time to focus on something as simple as a deep breath? However, I believe that practicing mindfulness through breathing can help us to live our life more fully. It teaches us to be in the present, to really notice what's going on around us, and to enjoy each moment as it comes. Mr. Calvin, can I ask you a question, please? Have you ever had a stuffy nose or a bad cold where you feel like breathing is such a struggle?
Oh, it's horrible. I hate it.
So what's the first thing you want in those moments?
Just want to restore my breathing capability. I just want to be able to breathe again, whatever it takes.
Yes, exactly. It's only in those moments like those that help us to realize how precious each breath is.
Yes.
Yeah, and just like that, we have our second lesson, gratitude. Every breath reminds us that we're alive and able to experience the world. And breathing doesn't just keep us alive, it helps our hearts too. The American Heart Association has found that breathing mindfully can improve our heart health and lower blood pressure. When we take slow, deep breath, we help our bodies to relax and to reduce stress. Isn't it amazing? It shows how powerful breathing can be. Can breathing help us to control our emotions? Absolutely. Let me show you how. First, think about a time when you're angry. Usually, you took control of your emotions, but this time, your emotions took control of you. Has anyone in those moments take a deep breath? Like thumbs up for yes and thumbs down for no. Like, well, I've experienced this situation before where I was stressed because of homeworks, deadlines, projects. I was so stressed, so I went home with a grumpy mood. And then I heard my mom told me that, Nova, you should tidy up your desk. The situation was just small, but because of my grumpy mood, I exploded. But when I sit down, I reflect, I found that When I'm angry, my breathing and my emotions are connected. When we're upset, our breathing changes. It's fast when we're nervous or angry and slow down when we're calm. I found a technique that helped me to control my emotions. It's called coherent breathing. It's easy. You inhale 6 seconds and then you exhale 6 seconds. Let's try it together. Now you inhale, and when the point that one goes down, you exhale. Okay, let's try it one more time. We inhale, then we exhale. Excellent, thank you. So, last but not least, wait for the last one. I have something interesting to show you. Wait. So, I found something interesting. A cool fact. Monks who do deep breathing and meditation can actually change their brain. In a study, scientists found that their brain worked better in areas that control focus and feeling. It's this part. It's called prefrontal cortex. Yeah. So let's move on to the last lesson. Resilience. Life is full of up and down, and sometimes we have to face challenges that make us feel overwhelmed. But when we take each breath at a time, it reminds us to take life one step at a time. Let's imagine this together. We're athletes. We're facing a tough game. What can we do to stay focused? Do you know LeBron James, one of the greatest basketball players, used breathing techniques during high-pressure moments in his game. If he could use it in court, we could use it in our daily life too. Some might argue that how can breathing make such a big difference? However, I believe that breathing gives us the patience and the strength to keep moving forward even when things get tough. It reminds us that, like a race, life isn't just about winning the whole thing. It's about taking each breath, each step at a time. When I explored this question, I found something that really shocked me. I found that some people actually breathe the wrong way. When they inhale, the belly falls, and when they exhale, the belly rises. This makes breathing less efficient and can cause stress. A simple fix? Well, put your hands on your belly. When you inhale, it should rise, and when you exhale, it should fall. Okay, let's play a quick game. Let's recap by playing a game. Yeah. This game is easy. You look at the picture and then you guess the lessons that I've presented to you. There are 4 in total. The first one, Mr. Quado. Oh, can you please guess the first one? Yeah, exactly. Mr. Martin, can you please guess the second one? Are you sure? Yeah, you're right. It's gratitude. So, Miss Loan, can you guess the third one?
Reduce anxiety.
Yeah, we're controlling our emotions. The last one, Mr. Calvin?
Health.
You're trying your best. You're overcoming the challenges.
Resilience.
Yes, exactly. So, next time you take a breath, remember, it's not just air. It's a reset button, a chance to slow down, be grateful, and reset for whatever comes next. Thank you for listening, and I hope my words change the way you think about breathing or even life a little differently. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask.
Wow.
Cổ động viên 7.2 đâu rồi Wow, cảm ơn một phần trình bày rất là tuyệt vời của bạn Hồ Phùng Khánh An đến từ lớp 7.2. And right now we are going to have a Q&A section. So okay, so right now I would love to invite Mr. Calvin Lam. Can you give Khánh An a compliment, any suggestions, and maybe a question for her?
So briefing. First of all, a very good presentation, full of confidence, full of technical competency in terms of delivery. Keep the conversation flowing. Keep up the good work.
Thank
Congratulations. The question with briefing is that how many times a day do you yourself actively, mindfully briefing? Do you set aside, meaning like do you set aside a particular time of the day, be it in the morning or in the evening, for only nothing else but briefing?
Well, sometimes in the morning, me and my mom try to do mindfulness, like sitting, like mindfulness. Yeah, it's really hard, and we breathe. We don't try to think of anything. We're trying to stay in the present. And during my classes, sometimes I felt so stressed. I couldn't focus, so I tried breathing. I tried, yeah, like that. I tried what I told you, what I shared to you.
Okay, so try to breathe whenever you have free time.